Cantina. I'm gonna go live for a little while. I do have drinks with Dee Dee later, so get ready for tomorrow because that's when it drops. I want to talk a little bit about stuff that's going on. So I'm also doing something here, so don't worry about the crinkly. Got to get out my therapy putty. I want to talk a little bit about something that Cameron posted today. Disney appoints chief brand officer, and Bob Iger, CEO of Disney, appointed Asad Ayaz as the company's first ever chief brand officer to try to get the company back on brand. And that was the wrap. Now, the black pills, in their little echo chamber of whining, crying, ranting, and raving. And I want to talk a little bit about the bullshit going on with the Mandalorian. Won't understand this, but obviously Bob Iger is getting Disney back on track very seriously. I am gonna say, hi Cross, how you doing? I am gonna say that this is going to take a little while. Okay, you're not gonna see anything change, of course, to the black pills and to fans everywhere that watch them. Nothing's gonna change. They're still gonna be woke. They can't. And the reason why is because I never subscribe. And the reason why is because they're not making any money. Again, what is the rule of thumb? If you want to make money, you got to give the customer what they want. Okay? And Disney, for the last 8, 9, 10 years, has not done that. Okay? I look at things like The Force Awakens as an anomaly. If that movie had come out a year later, like after Ghostbusters 2016, it would not have made the money. Ghost Rider, how you doing? It would not have made the money it did. Okay, people were expecting something far different. They went to the movie expecting something far different, and there was still stuff that you could save. Okay, so there you go. However, that was never Kennedy's intention. All right. It's someone that never finds anything safe, never finds anything good about anything. Like if you go to certain channels and they talk about the Mandalorian and how much they now hate it. Okay, they talk about Kenobi and they hate it, and they find a reason to hate it. But they are constantly trying to tear something down. Think of the channels. You guys can discuss it in the chat. I'm not going to say it, but you know where I'm going. Black pills are the people that I think set the narrative. Okay. All right, I'll quick do a segue into The Mandalorian. So yesterday's season 3's fifth episode, sixth episode, had kind of a side quest. Mando and Bo-Katan went on a quest to gather her former covert of Mandalorians who did not follow, quote unquote, the way. And they went to this planet. Don't ask me what the name is, I forgot it. I did not write it down. And it was a hedonistic, fat, buffoonish, clownish place. It was almost like mocking They were almost literally mocking Canto Bight. Okay. They were literally almost mocking Canto Bight. I mean, which when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, the way they were acting, the way the citizens were acting. And everything that was done for the citizens was done by droids. And Lizzo played the quote unquote Duchess, and Jack Black, who's just, I hate him. He's annoying AF. Played the head. He's a former Imperial, which when I look at him is like, in what world is this guy who'd never make it past the basic, I assume Imperial officers would have, there'd be height and weight requirements. Jack Black has always been overweight and he's shorter than I am. Okay, he's a tub. So I'm looking at him going, maybe an Imperial son who got a job. But it was just, that part was kind of stupid. But they asked Din Djarin and Bo-Katan to go and find out why their droids are starting to lash out. Well, Ghost Rider, I'm also probably more pragmatic and more realistic too. Okay? All right? Pessimism is literally the most worthless place you can be in your whole life. Okay, which is why I don't truck with pessimists. I don't like them. That was Lizzo. Okay, that was Lizzo the singer. Oh, the big droid fixer lady. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the scientist? She's some sort of comedian. When I first saw her, I almost thought it was that chick that showed up on Sex and the City's rehash. Which I don't get me started on that. Oh my God. I hate Cynthia Nixon. I always have, I always will. And just like that, which is what the show's called, makes it very easy to hate, for me to hate her more. She's a piece of shit. Okay, but anyway, let's go back. So, Bo-Katan and Din Djarin start investigating, and they run into Christopher Lloyd, which is a happy coincidence there, playing the Hellgate, the guy who basically programmed all the droids, and they're trying to figure out why the droids are turning on the citizens. And what they found out in the end was that Hellgate was the one who used what they call nano droids to point the droids back to basically what they were before the Clone Wars and before the Empire died. Okay, Hellgate is a separatist, which was very nice, in a nice way, to kind of, in a roundabout way, mention Dooku and Anakin Skywalker. The Jedi Enforcer, of course, is Anakin that he mentioned. So we got that. And then Bo-Katan and Din Djarin are allowed to go talk to Ex-Woves and the other Mandalorians. And she gets into a fight with Ex-Woves. He says, hey, look, you didn't win the Darksaber. Din Djarin still has it. And Din said, I was captured, and she came to rescue me, and she used the black saber to do it, so the black saber's hers. And it makes sense, so they went with it. So Bo-Katan again now has black saber, or dark saber. So I found nothing bad about it. The thing I think people are right about is that I think having Grogu with Baby Yoda, or with Din Djarin, Why do you say that? Why are you even here if you're going to say that? Why is that a cop-out? Why? Because you watch too much Marvel and suddenly everything's got to be big explosions and, maybe robots fighting and shit? It's a story, okay? Remember watching TV and actually having to be aware of the story? Ooh, I'm really getting sick of it. Hey, Terrible. I think the story would have been better served if Grogu stayed with Luke. I think that was a stupid marketing move on Disney's behalf, and I think they're paying for it. Again, look, I said this in my upload. There's something odd going on. It doesn't. It doesn't really feel the same as the other ones. Now, if you're a member of the Phantom Menace like Ryan Cannell or some Gina Carano cultist, you'll be screaming, it's because Gina's gone. We need Gina, 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 Gina. Yeah, it's oil. It's not blood. It's oil. Remember, they said it kept people lubricated. I think part of it is that too. But I want you to look at it this way. Now, again, tomorrow celebration starts, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. Frank Marshall's in London for it. He is one of the producers of Indiana Jones 5, and I'm going to assume that Kathy Kennedy is there. And we're going to get some streaming, but not all of it's going to be streamed. And you can tell what's going to be streamed and what's not if you go to the Celebration website, which is, if you use your phone, it's kind of a weird website. And it's a little bit, weird. So my guess is we're going to see her on stage. We're going to get a lot of cheering and applauding and accolades, and we're not going to hear anything. Now, could she mention she's retiring after Indy 5 drops? Maybe. I do know that they're doing a big celebration for Harrison Ford at Cannes. And, it would be interesting to see if Cannes does something for her there too. But we'll just have to see. But get ready for the black pills, etc., to scream about seeing her on the stage, because that's what they'll do. They won't hear what she says, or if they do, they won't understand what it means. And, they won't get it. Now, Hollywood will get it. I think Hollywood is pretty much into well, those aren't pamphlets, those are press packs. And I've got some from the Bush inauguration back in 2001. And it's a packet of information, pictures with biographies and things. And it's pretty, I would say, self-explanatory when you see them. I don't look at it as being anything too like whatever. But again, she could say something like that. It's not those press packets. From what Sparrow said, do not say anything like that. But it's not what they say, it's the subtext, it's the nuance. And if the Hollywood press will get it, they won't say it out loud, but they'll get it. Smart people out there like me will get it. And the usual suspects won't. There you go. But we've got 3 days of this. I would say, they're avoiding trolling when she's on there. Because if you look at opening day on the opening stage, those are like the big event things. That's when she's going to be there, and none of that is streamed. None of it. It's there's not going to be any live chat to it. Okay, you will be able to see it on Star Wars YouTube channel, but you're not going to be able to chat. So I'm going to say this. That's going to be her day, and it's going to be, I think, probably throughout the whole thing. What's really weird is I looked at the fan stage to see when the drag show is, and I couldn't find it. Now maybe I missed it, but very interesting to me. What else is going on? Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about the big upload I put up today. All right, when you've got what feels like a different thing going on and it doesn't feel right, that to me says that there's transition coming. The story that Kathy Kennedy went to Iger and tried to throw Kevin Feige under the bus. I could see her doing that. I could see her getting laughed out of the office. The fact of the matter is, when you look at what we know, and you look at the season of Mandalorian, you're kind of like, is Jon Favreau waiting for something? What is this building up to? Okay, these are the things I want you guys to be aware of. Mandalorian is not what it should be. Okay, just a second, I gotta grab something. It is not what it had been for a reason. And I think the reason is all right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm coming back. The reason is because it's almost like the guys are waiting for something to happen. Okay, the guys are waiting for something to occur. Okay, there's a transition coming to Lucasfilm. You can feel it. And this is how you know it without having Sparrow talking to you. Kylo Ren's helmet no longer is in the introduction. No movies in the hopper at all. The lawsuit doesn't help. And oh boy, when you guys hear the details, you're gonna shit your pants. Okay, your hair is gonna blow off. What else is it? There's when you look at what Iger is doing to and for Marvel, he's given them a budget that they can't go over for both films and TV streaming. Nothing like that for Lucasfilm. So what is going on? Are they waiting for a new boss there, or are they getting buttoned up to be sold? Okay, because you don't do one without the other, and if you're not you're not attempting to try to fix what's broken at Lucasfilm, then you have to either get rid of all the leadership and start brand new, or you sell it and then they get rid of the leadership. Now, what are the alternatives? Like who could be up for a buyer? Obviously, Apple. Their deep pockets are deep. They're probably looking for a franchise to glom onto. I would say Lucasfilm could be a very good fit with Apple because Steve Jobs and George were good friends. Okay. And then you get the other alternative. George Lucas is one of the biggest holders of stock at Disney. I don't understand. How can they sell Star Wars when it's in MGM? What? This is academic. This is elementary, all right? No, no. Star Wars was already in Disney parks at Hollywood, and whatchamacallit, Hollywood. Indiana Jones was too. They have a stunt show. Okay, so no, you stay away from that. You can't have that. Take you back to the hospital. They can license it out, and they did it once with George. Before they again, Darth Vader is walking through the Hollywood area of Star Tour. So you can have Galaxy's Edge now. If George takes it over, Batuu is gone. The sequel trilogy is dead. Okay, they're not. And it makes more sense for George to take it back, $1 billion, and then probably do something with Jon Favreau where they can all like get together and fix what's broken and have Gollum Productions be part of Lucasfilm. Okay, so there you go. All right, this is going to be very interesting going forward, I would say. Okay, again, if they're going for a fast sale, Kennedy's done because she won't get her bonus. All right. And don't look for George to be nice and keep her around. I think he's done with her shit. I think everybody is. Don't look for the black pill, not the black pills, the flying monkeys to stay either. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about that today. I'm getting a headache right now. So I got to go. So I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all be good and safe. And I'll see you around the galaxy.